What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Monday, December 3rd. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like Jrue Holiday for the New Orleans Pelicans playing the LA Clippers, who are the 7th worst defense overall, and they give up the 5th most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Jrue Holiday has scored 36, 39, and 49 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 42.8 fantasy points per game on the season and an average of 36 minutes per game with a 25% usage rate. This is a back-to-back. He played 31 minutes last game, but that doesn't concern me. The Pelicans run their players into the ground. Jrue Holiday is $8,300 DraftKings salary. He's projected at 41.5 fantasy points here tonight, which is 5 times value. There's an implied total of 237 points in this game, plenty of points to go around. I like Jrue Holiday tonight versus the Clippers. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all our DFS tools for NFL, and the tools for NBA are awesome. This is a great time to get in and try everything for 1 month. The tools are all about saving research time. You can see the last 3 games, the fantasy points per game, the targets they got per game, so you can see how involved they are in the offense, the rushes they got per game. Seeing all this stuff on one screen helps you save time and make better picks. Okay, let's see who we have at the shooting guard position. I like Allen Crabbe from the Brooklyn Nets playing the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are middle of the pack defense overall, and they give up the 5th most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Allen Crabbe has scored 22, 20, and 17 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 15.8 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 25 minutes per game with a 17% usage rate. He got 32 minutes last game, and Allen Crabbe is only $3,700 DraftKings salary. He's $600 more on FanDuel, projected at almost 20 fantasy points here tonight, which is over 5 times value. I like Allen Crabbe tonight in a good matchup versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's see who we have at the small forward position. I like Otto Porter from the Washington Wizards playing the New York Knicks, who are the 4th worst defense overall, and they give up the 5th most fantasy points to opposing small forwards. Otto Porter scored 30 fantasy points in his last game. He averages 26 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 30 minutes per game with a 15% usage rate. Otto Porter is $5,900 DraftKings salary. He's $1,100 more on FanDuel, so this is a DraftKings play for me. He's projected at 27.3 fantasy points. He's going to need about 30 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. There's an implied total of 228 points in this game. I'll be honest with you, every time I play Otto Porter, he sucks. This is a hard pick for me, but the matchup is good. You could pivot to Taurean Prince versus Golden State. The matchup's not as good, but he's been a little more consistent over the last 3 games. Either way, I do like Otto Porter here tonight versus the New York Knicks. Okay, let's take a look at the power forward position. Once again, I like Markieff Morris from the Washington Wizards playing the New York Knicks, who we know have the 4th worst defense overall, but they give up the absolute most fantasy points to opposing power forwards. Markieff Morris has scored 42, 10, and 37 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 23.9 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 26 minutes per game with a 19% usage rate. All those numbers are up. Dwight Howard is still out. Markieff Morris is taking on the load. Morris is $5,900 DraftKings salary. He's $700 more on FanDuel, so I prefer that DraftKings price. Projected at 25.3 fantasy points here tonight. He's going to need about 28 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. The matchup can't get any better. I don't think this is the night to fade Markieff Morris. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like Nikola Jokic from the Denver Nuggets playing the Toronto Raptors. The Raptors have a good defense, and they're good versus opposing centers. Nikola Jokic has scored 38, 37, and 31 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 43.3 fantasy points per game on the season and an average of 29 minutes per game with a 25% usage rate. Nikola Jokic is only $8,200 DraftKings salary. He's projected at 40.7 fantasy points here tonight, which is right around 5 times value. So I think this price is way too low for Jokic. I know the matchup isn't great, but he scored 69 and 51 in the last 2 games versus Toronto. So he's averaging 60 fantasy points versus Toronto, and because of that, I like Nikola Jokic, and I think he's one of the best plays on the slate at 8,200. He has 80-point upside. I'm definitely playing the Joker tonight. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video, or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smickety smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for week 9. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.